Obama, George Soros.
Kingsport, Pennsylvania. Russell, Independent Line. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I couldn't disagree more. I'm with Occupy Pittsburgh.
We'll leave this Washington Journal segment at this point as the U.S. Senate is returning from their recess. We go now to the Senate floor live.
Executive session to consider calendar number 270. That there be 30 minutes of debate equally divided in the usual form, that upon the use or yielding back of that time, the Senate proceed to vote with no intervening action or debate on calendar number 270. The motion reconsidered be considered made and laid on the table. There be no intervening action or debate. That any related statements be printed in the record. That the President of the United States, Barack Obama, be immediately notified of the Senate's action on the Senate, then resume the legislative session.
Without objection, so ordered.
I ask unanimous consent the Senate proceed to executive session presently.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. President. And we now consider calendar number 436, 445, 446, 447, 448, 449, 451, 452, 453, 454, 455, 457, 466, 467, 468, 469, 470, 471, and 498, that the nominations be confirmed en bloc. The motion reconsider be considered made and laid on the table. There be no intervening action or debate, that no further motions be in order to any of the nominations. The related statements be printed in the record. And President Obama be immediately notified of the Senate's action. The Senate then resume the legislative session.
Without objection, so ordered.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent the Judicial Committee be discharged from further consideration of S. 1541, and we now proceed to its consideration.
The clerk will report.
S. 1541, a bill to revise the federal charter for the Blue Stars Mothers of America, Incorporated, to reflect a change in eligibility requirements for membership.
Without objection, the committee is discharged, and the Senate will proceed to the measure.
I ask unanimous consent the bill be read a third time passed. Motion reconsider be laid on the table. There be no intervening action or debate. Any statements related to this bill be placed in the record at the appropriate place as if read.
Without objection, so ordered.
I ask unanimous consent the Senate proceed to S-Res 335.
The clerk will report.
Senate Resolution 335, honoring the life and legacy of Evelyn H. Lauder.
Without objection, the Senate will proceed to the measure.
I ask unanimous consent the resolution be agreed to, the preamble be agreed to, motion will reconsider be laid on the table. There be no intervening action or debate. And then any related statements be printed in the record as if read.
So ordered without objection.
I now ask consent that we proceed to S-Res 336.
Clerk will report.
Senate Resolution 336, to permit the collection of clothing, toys, food, and housewares during the holiday season for charitable purposes in Senate buildings.
Without objection, the Senate will proceed to the measure.
I now ask consent that the preamble be agreed to, the motion reconsider be laid on the table. There be no intervening action or debate, and that any statements related to this matter be printed in the record at the appropriate place.
Without objection. So ordered.
I failed to note, Mr. President, that I asked that the resolution be agreed to.
Without objection, so ordered.
I ask unanimous consent, and now standing the upcoming recess or adjournment of the Senate, President of the Senate, the President pro tempore, and the majority and minority leaders be authorized to make appointments to commissions, committees, boards, conferences, or interparliamentary conferences authorized by law by concurrent action of the two houses or by order of the Senate.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent that from Friday, November 18th through Monday, November 28th, the majority leader be authorized to sign duly enrolled bills or joint resolutions.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent that a time to be determined by the majority leader after consultation with the Republican leader, but not prior to December 5th, 2011, the Senate proceed to executive session to consider the following nominations: calendars number 363, 364, 365, and 406. There will be a total of 1 hour for debate, equally divided in the usual form. That upon the use or yielding back of time, the Senate proceed to vote with no intervening action or debate on the nominations in the order listed. Further, that all the listed nominations, the motions to reconsider be considered made and laid on the table with no intervening action or debate. and that no further motion be in order to any of the nominations. Any statements related to the nominations be printed in the record, and President Obama be immediately notified of the Senate's action on the Senate and resume legislative session.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent that when the Senate completes its business day, the Senate adjourn until 11 a.m. on Tuesday, November 22nd, for a pro forma session only with no business conducted, and that following the pro forma session, the Senate adjourn until 10:30 a.m. on Friday, November 25th, for a pro forma session only with no business conducted, and that following the pro forma session, the Senate adjourn until 1 p.m. on Monday, November 28th. Following the prayer and the pledge, adjournment proceedings be approved today. The morning hour be deemed expired. The time for two leaders be reserved for use later in the day. Following any leader remarks, the Senate resumed consideration of S. 1867, the defense bill, and at 5 p.m. the Senate proceed to executive session as indicated under the previous order.
Without objection, so ordered.
The next roll call vote will be Monday, November 28th at about 5:30 p.m. on confirmation of the Droney nomination. Additional votes on DOD authorization amendments are possible Monday evening, and everyone should be aware of that. Senators Levin and McCain want to move as many amendments as they can, and so we'll try to schedule some more amendments that evening to be voted on. I would also indicate, Mr. President, we worked long and hard today to try to have a consent agreement on amendments to go to the Energy and Water Appropriations Bill. Senators Feinstein and Senator Alexander worked very, very hard on this. At this stage, we just can't do it. I'm sorry we didn't try to do it yesterday because yesterday's issues were easier than those today. The 24 hours has not helped that. We'll continue to work on that. If there's no further business come before the Senate, I ask that it adjourn under the previous order.
The Senate stands adjourned until 11 a.m. Tuesday, November 22nd.
Well, the U.S. Senate today has been considering amendments to the 2012 Defense Programs Bill. That legislation sets military policy for